You know, they really should have just left King Micah dead. He's got little thematic or narrative purpose and could be cut out from this and the next season with little issue or changes. Micah really wasn't supposed to come back until it was decided at the end of season 3. That's why it feels like he kind of just shows up and follows everyone around and drops exposition now and again, because that's kind of the only thing they could think of to worm him into the story. I mean, he doesn't even get to meet up with Glimmer until like the end of season 5.
Bad bot! Bad! Hey, drop it!
Scorpia!
Speaking of Glimmer, she has just completely given up on asking anyone for advice, or even calling the princess to discuss what she's found about the heart of Etheria.
I need your help. We need you to reconnect to the Black Garnet.
Even becoming dismissive of Shadow Weaver because she's kind of served her purpose in getting Glimmer to define herself as queen.
Double Trouble has escaped.
And she also completely fails to change Glim's attitude towards her.
This plan is too risky. What would your mother say if she were here?
Like, come on, Weaver, I thought you were supposed to be smart. Pulling that card wasn't going to lead to anything good.
You were the one who told me to decide what kind of queen I am. I'm the queen who's going to save Etheria.
Glimmer's totally fixated on saving Etheria, believing she's the only one who can do it, and has this one shot to do it right. And with little time to do so. Scorpia is...
I only came here to help Entrapta, but I'm not gonna betray them.
I still don't get why she cares so much about still being friends with Catra. I thought she broke off from her when Catra made it clear that she wasn't going to reciprocate any of her feelings.
Now, we go save the world.
Oh, it's so fucking ironic the way she says that. Like, yeah, we're going to be the big heroes who saves everyone. Even though it's abundantly clear to us this is going to blow up in her face. Entrapta, on the other hand...
Have you seen this place? An island full of technological monstrosities.
Yeah, I guess she would find a place filled with abandoned technology a paradise. Even if it's trying to kill her, but I guess things kind of blew up in her face enough to where she just got used to it. Despite the cheery tone Entrapta carries, she still harbors some pain from, being betrayed and ditched here to die. Like when Bo mentions Hordak and how Scorpia told them what happened to her, and they're here to rescue her, she just drops her smile and seals up, no longer listening, merely sitting there until Adora mentions the heart of Etheria, a topic Entrapta does want to talk about.
You mean the heart of Etheria? Why didn't you say so?
So, why is Micah able to withstand the signal now? Because he's at the source of it now, but acts just like he was when he first heard it before. Shouldn't he be staggering and falling over himself because he's lived on this island for so long with this thing whittling down his mental defenses?
No one ever comes back from this part of the island.
Didn't he make a big deal about how getting closer to the signal was extremely dangerous?
Don't worry about the signal, it's better inside.
I don't see how getting closer really improved Micah's, but oh wait, it actually does. Okay. Yeah, so apparently Entrapta just found a functioning First One's computer here, and I guess it just automatically translated to something she could understand, because it's how she learned about the heart of Etheria and the princess's role in it.
Wait, hang on. What? I'm a part of it?
Okay, why is Adora surprised by this? Light Hope told her about the princesses being essential to some planet-wide network, and Adora learned from Mara that the network's purpose was to siphon power into the heart of Etheria. So Entrapta's explanation here is pointless for anyone who was just paying a little bit of attention to the information the show is presenting.
Not even the First Ones could control it. That's why they left.
I think even the most analytical, casual viewer will be able to pick up on most information from previous episodes. The only new piece of intel we get is that She-Ra is the key to channeling and firing the heart. Also, if there is no way of turning it off once the firing has begun. I guess to add just a little bit extra tension, because now Glimmer knows exactly where to pull that pin and set this thing off.
When the weapon is activated, it will channel all its power into you. You don't get to refuse.
Story of Adora's life. All the while, Catra is still in that 6-foot hole she dug herself into. Yeah, look sadly at that picture all you want, kitty cat, ain't gonna change jack. Seriously, the writers want you to think there's no hope for Catra anymore, as she's in the locker room where herself and Adora used to be, and staring at pics Scorpia made when her old squad walks in.
Sorry, we didn't know you were in here. We'll just come back later.
And at first they're wary about Catra's presence, trying to scuttle away.
Wait!
There's a mild desperation in Catra's voice here, like she wants a friend, she wants someone to be there to lean on like she had before, but she also have this look to maintain.
What's the report from the field?
But she's trying to add a bit more casual around them because they're kind of the only people left she could even mildly call her friends by any definition of the word. Yet it still doesn't work out when Kyle kicks one of Scorpia's pictures and it sets her off.
Down, Catra! It's not like Scorpia needs it anymore.
And of course, Catra ruins any chance she could have connected with any of them.
You don't get to talk to me like that. I'm your commander. Got it?
She's already reached a breaking point and snapped, and is now just this mess of tangled emotions, becoming hostile at the slightest provocation.
I'll be happy when the rebellion and She-Ra are gone for good.
We all know that's not gonna make her happy. Catra even admitted that to herself. This is just sunk cost fallacy, even more so when she completely ruins any chance to reconnect with these three.
Stay away from her!
Attacking Lonnie in a fit of rage when she tries to shove back against her.
We used to be your friends. Why are you treating us like this?
Get out!
Catra has become completely irredeemable and lost to herself. Even when DT shows up, her reaction is,
Double trouble? You came back. I mean, where were you?
as if she was totally expecting them to have ditched her too.
I got held up in Bright Moon. I brought something that might cheer you up.
They don't explain that they were captured, just that the Alliance is in turmoil and She-Ra is no longer at Bright Moon. It's odd. I wonder when they realized the door was gone. Then it's back to business as usual for Catra now that Bright Moon is vulnerable and she has a goal to focus on instead of wallowing in self-pity some more.
The answers I've been looking for? They're all here.
Entrapta has found everything she's ever wanted, a flood of data that confirms all her theories and technology galore, and now the vines are extending up to grab her. And I guess the signal just starts back up.
Everything back there with the princesses and then with Hordak was so confusing.
Entrapta has had a lot of contemplation time here, like basically a season's worth of time.
I just wasn't suited for friendship. I belong here.
I was never really able to get out and make friends with people, and while I'm not a perfect example, I definitely get Entrapta's feelings on the matter.
You don't understand. That's okay, no one understands me.
Being an outcast amongst your peers because you can't fit in with them can feel very isolating, and it's far easier just to retreat into whatever hobbies you find.
I tried to be a good friend, but I didn't understand that either.
Killing time and not really thinking about how alone she truly was until now.
Everyone leaves me behind. Why should it be any different now?
When she felt like she actually made friends with people she could connect with, only for one of them to basically stab her in the back and send her off to die on some horrific island.
Did you think friendship was easy? It takes everything you've got.
Maybe not, but I'm just going to assume it doesn't involve constantly putting your friends over your own well-being. I think friendship should be, again, not an expert on friendship here, but I'm pretty sure it's a two-way street. I mean, the reason why Scorpia left Catra is because Catra just wasn't reciprocating.
And we never gave up on you.
You haven't given up on me?
Although the smidge of hope in Entrapta's eyes, as Bo says, that hits me in the feels. I kind of wish I had a pep talk like that from someone I know.
Entrapta, we flew here on an ancient First One's ship. Do you want to see it or not?
Okay, yeah, of course that works too.
You have a First One spacecraft? A First One spacecraft that worked?
Should've just opened them with that first, to be honest.
Did anything I said about friendship work for you?
Oh, definitely the ship.
Again, I'm not a perfect example, but I can definitely understand Entrapta's feelings on the matter.
But thank you. I'm glad we're friends.
I was looking forward to meeting this Entrapta character, but of course, as you know, she wasn't there.
Did anyone else realize Double Trouble betrayed Catra in this moment?
You had Catra send Entrapta to Beast Island, so She-Ra would run off to rescue her.
But when DT escaped Glimmer, didn't really react to it and didn't seem all that concerned about it.
I have to applaud your work. You really had me going. Even now you look like you had no idea.
Plus, they might have been able to get out of tight spots, but DT was surrounded by a magical barrier, not a proper jail cell they could lockpick. So they couldn't have just gotten out of it without some help from someone who knows magic. Plus, there was no way they could have known Adora had left Brightmoon on some long trip.
I did consider the alternative that Catra's been lying to you this whole time.
There was so many weird things that I noted when first watching this, but it was only in this moment Well, Double Trouble started talking a lot about Entrapta, did I realize.
He made you think she was your partner in crime, while really she's the one who betrayed you?
Oh, wait. DT's a double agent now, aren't they? Everything they say is purely to just wind Hordak up to send him against capture, and it's obvious to us.
But between you and me, there's no way she's that good an actor.
But Hordak himself is just too shocked and furious that he actually believed Entrapta betrayed him. He didn't grasp that part.
Hordak, you wanted to talk to me? Our troops are moving out as we speak. If there's something you need, you can...
Oh, and my favorite scene, hands down, has to be Capture getting ambushed by Hordak at the end of the episode.
Hello, Force Captain.
I don't think I've ever been more excited to see two antagonists really duke it out, nor rooted so hard for Hordak before, because seriously, they have made Capture out to be this big douchebag this season. Anyway, the Beast Gang arrives just too late to... How long did it take convincing Scorpion Double Trouble's role to be fulfilled take?
She's gone.
So just are the Bright Moon Guards cool with letting Shadow Weaver just sit there? Or are they all on break?
Micah?
Nope.
Yeah, this had a bit more setup. Not as much filler like last time, but I really just feel like we're only getting half the episode here. So that was episode 12 of season 4 of Overanalyzing Share. If you like this video and want to see more, hit that thumbs up and subscribe button and bell. Get notifications about the next episode. I try to update this series every Thursday, so please share with other friends. Also check out my channel for my video essays, music analysis, and complex character series. You might find them enjoyable as well.